Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Welcome to the Jesse James Show. I'm your host, Jesse James. I'm a former Green Beret and entrepreneur. So a little bit more information came out on Charlie Kirk. There was a couple articles written about his the Discord information that has just came out. We have some information. We have some of the FBI released a lot of the information. I'm going to try to bring up some more videos on it and we'll watch it. But here's the first one. Charlie Kirk's killer made sick jokes just hours after shooting activists dead, and his twisted message emerged. So there's been all kinds of controversy and different topics come up and different theories. I even had two theories running for lone shooter, lone gunman, just random active, because of the liberal college world is what it's turning into. All his friends were like that, as you could tell. And then also the Israel connection, how Charlie Kirk was connected or ultimately targeted by Israel. That's what I think. I think they have a lot of play in our politics all around. The man who allegedly killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk joked that his doppelganger pulled the trigger while discussing the tragedy in a private Discord chat just hours after the shooting. Damn, so he's even making fun of the whole situation even afterwards, like he's not going to get caught. Tyler Robinson, 22, mocked the manhunt for the gunman and taunted the FBI investigation while joking about obtaining reward money before eventually surrendering to the police, according to the message obtained by the New York Times. This guy gave up anyways after trying to taunt him and talk to him about it, or I don't know, flaunt what he did on Discord. Robinson has since been arrested and identified as the prime suspect in Kirk's killing. He showed no sign of remorse in screenshots of the Discord chat shared by the former high school classmate. In fact, Robinson appeared to reveal in the attentions exchanging meme-laced jabs with acquaintances while authorities scrambled to find the person responsible. Tyler killed Charlie. One user wrote in a group chat on Thursday afternoon, jokingly tagging Robinson. Robinson fired back almost instantly. "My doppelganger trying to get me in trouble," he wrote. The gallows humor was delivered just hours after FBI released surveillance stills showing a young man in sunglasses, a cap, walking through a stairwell at Utah Valley University where Kirk had been speaking. At that point, the suspects were still publicly unidentified. Privately, Robinson was already toying with the truth. Now that's diabolical. He's over here joking about it. That's crazy. All right, here's some neighborhood footage from the day of. It looks like, I don't know, you guys be the judge of that footage. All right, so this came from the Daily Mail. We also have one from the New York Post. So Charlie Kirk's assassination suspect had a furry fixation. So we just found out that his transgender or his furry roommate really loved and had this fixations with furries. I don't know. I heard of this thing. I remember watching it back in the day on CSI or something like that about a fur pile and people dying in this fur pile and I think it was CIS Vegas or something like that. I don't remember something, but that's here, no there. But so he had this weird fixation with furries, being an animal and having that sexual gratification from an animal. Weird, disgusting, actually, super weird. But I guess he is a trans boy, proclaimed support for the Biden and on social media. So his trans roommate declared on social media that he was a Biden supporter. So alleged Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson appeared to have a fixation on furries, hence his roommate being transgender and a furball of fun for him. While his live-in transgender boyfriend espoused support for Joe Biden and joked about being mentally ill, according to social media posts. I mean, I believe that 100%. I believe that he was mentally ill. I mean, everybody has to be mentally ill to actually vote for Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. Cackling Kamala Harris. All right, that's neither here nor there. So this is a good post. This is what his roommate actually ended up looking like. Lance Twiggs was his roommate. His transgender fur pile, furry friend of a guy voted for Joe Biden. I, I bet you they both did actually. So they both voted for Joe Biden. My opinion. I know the trans fur pile did. Here's another one from Fox News. Charlie Kirk assassination suspect under special watch in custody being kept in separate housing unit. Is he in the shoe? Witness protection? Where do you guys think he's at? All right, so Tyler Robinson, the suspect in the custody of the Tyler Robinson, the suspect in custody for the assassination of Charlie Kirk, is being held under special watch unit. His complete and mental evaluation. And he definitely needs a mental evaluation after all of this. What drove Robinson to kill Charlie Kirk and then also have the friends that he had? What drove him to do those things? You guys let me know in the comments down below. And let's get to the bottom of this. Let's figure this out. Like, all of these small pieces keep jumping out. And all right, let's get to the bottom of this. All right, so this right here is some of the Discord chat that has been released. I'm still looking for more of it, but this is in between Tyler Robinson, the assassin, and his friends on Discord about the Charlie Kirk assassination. You guys can read through this. Horrible stuff from this. Some of this I don't want to read. I won't read it. We won't listen. But I mean, some of it is pretty bad. This is a post I found from Weenie Waney on X. So Tyler Robinson is just another example of a middle-class kid radicalized by the left. It's time to shut down Reddit, Discord, Twitch, and every other platform fueling youth radicalization and enabling the plotting of assassinations like Charlie Kirk. I don't think that is a good idea. I don't think we should shut down freedom of speech because of an assassination. I think it should be more closely monitored by parents, by family members, by friends. People should actually look after some of these people to make sure that they're not going down these bad paths, these wrong paths. That's why I also think the nuclear family is usually the best thing to work off of. You know, try to keep a stable family, try to keep a stable household. There's arguments that are going to happen, but you need that stability and structure. This is just the latest example of another kid lost in virtual extreme reality instead of the real world. A quick search on ChatGPT, which ChatGPT, don't get me wrong, it's great to use it, but it is as liberal as you can get. It will not say a single bad thing about Democrats or liberals or Israel, for one thing. But it will definitely speak bad against Trump real quick. And it doesn't always get the information right. So make sure you guys are doing your due diligence and actually searching further than ChatGPT. All right, so a quick search on ChatGPT comes up with a list of other events plotted through Discord: Buffalo, New York; Paris, Iowa, or Perry, Iowa; Appalachia, Georgia. And the list can go on and on and on. Here's a couple photos of him. What changed him? What triggered him? Is this some MK Ultra style stuff that's going on in these schools that we don't even know about, and they're targeting smaller schools instead of these larger schools? Here's just some more photos and just looking for his Discord messages and stuff like that. If you take a look at this photo right here, we know this one is not him. That's fake, AI generated. You got to be careful with a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is becoming AI generated, just like one of his photos where he looks like one of the speakers from before, but it wasn't, because it was AI enhanced. But there seems to be a common denominator here. I want to know if he was on any SSRIs or any antidepressants, that kind of stuff, or any medication. What was he on? The last few shooters, I want to say 7 8 shooters, whether they're school shooters, mass shooters, or even this assassination, had ties to transgender in some way or shape or form. It's eating away at our kids and our society. It's getting bad. All right. I'll leave it off on this one real quick. If you guys want to just definitely check out Ryan Ryan Mata, check him out. He's coming up with some good stuff. My buddy sent over this video right here on Twitter. If you check out Ryan Mata, check out his Twitter, watch this video. This is pretty cool. This is actually a pretty cool gun. It almost makes me want to buy one. I'm not going to lie. I'll probably buy it. I'm very 2A friendly. And he's been deep diving into a lot of these theories, whether it's wearing the body armor or it's not wearing plates. He deep dives into a lot of these different theories, especially maybe multiple shooters, or he's not the shooter, a different shooter, maybe a handgun style thing. The plate, Charlie Kirk wearing a plate carrier or not. I don't think he was wearing it. He's starting to dig into the angle. I think the angle on some of his videos that he's getting at is too steep when it comes to where this guy was shooting from. I think it's too steep. It's too much of an angle. It's probably at a lot less angle than he thinks. Even if he's down in a bowl, still not that big of an angle. From that rooftop to down in the bowl with that distance, it's probably not that much of a drop. This is the Jesse James Show. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll try to keep you guys updated with as much information as I can, as updated as I can. And I appreciate you guys watching me. Don't forget to give me a like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And we'll catch you on the next episode.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.